Hare And 20 devotees traveled into the hill tracks where there are the Tripura hill tribe people. And Srila Prabhupada, I read where Srila Prabhupada mentions that these hill tribe people, they are originally Vaishnavas, and they were preached to by one disciple of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called Jagannath Das. And all the kings of the Tripura tribes are all Vaishnavas. They all have great Vaishnava lineage. But because of their isolation away from the outside world, they'd lost their culture, or losing their culture and losing their faith. So when the Padajatris came, they were holding these huge anusthans with maybe up to 20,000 people in one night's anusthan, one night's program. All the most predominant leading Vaishnavas, they came to the programs and they met the devotees, and they told them that we're so happy that some Vaishnavas have come here to help us revive our faith. They were losing their faith, and now they were so happy that these Vaishnavas had come to help them, and they made a vow that they wanted to connect to ISKCON society and help regain the Vaishnava culture with these people again. So that was a great success. Many new devotees have joined our society from that, and many people have got their faith back in Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by the grace of Srila Prabhupada. So Bangladesh is a very, very special country. My Guru Maharaj has pledged to anybody who preaches in Bangladesh, and Prabhupada said, they get 10,000 times more mercy. So if anybody's feeling a little adventurous, it's a very isolated place. The people are very warm there. They like foreigners very much, and they like to hear about Krishna consciousness, and because of its isolation, they don't know what's happening in the Western countries. So if foreign devotees can come there and tell people how Krishna consciousness is spreading and the desire of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is very wonderful. They'll do wonders, great wonders. It's also a very nice country. The Vaishnavas of Bangladesh, they're very much devoted to their bhajan. They sing, as you'll see in a few days when the devotees come from Bangladesh, they sing very sweet, very beautiful bhajans as well. So it's an opportunity as well to discover Vaishnava culture in its original home. Bangladesh is one of the original homes of Vaishnava culture. Gomandal Bhumi, it's living in the holy Dham, and you can feel, you reciprocate with the Dham living there. The Dham protects you, and you feel close to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You can feel his mercy very much. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
But good talker. Yeah, Padayatra is spiced there. Yes, Maharaj. We had this idea to get this, the inaugural part, the Hare Krishna Maharaj suddenly remembered Padayatris, and they are here on the stage. And I'm sure there are many other Padayatris where Ekanath Prabhu, who is leader of our Padayatra Europe. Padayatra, they're starting some years ago while our GBC leaders were thinking for the mission statement for Padayatra. They said the Padayatra's mission or goal should be bringing holy name in every town and every village all over the world, which is mission, original mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we all are through different projects. That's also our goal. Especially this task was given to Padayatris who are asked to take this up seriously. I was talking with Hridayanand Maharaj some years ago, and he said, Maharaj, how many more years you will be on Padayatra? And I said, Maharaj, till 1996. That was maybe 5-6 years ago while we were doing Padayatra America. And I thought he would be impressed when he would hear that, till now, oh my God, so many years. But in fact, he was not impressed at all when I said till 1996. He said, Bas, that's all. Only till 1996. Only till 1996. As if I was in complete Maya. So 1996 especially will go out of our way. We need all the help we could. This is one of the special achievements that we want to offer to Srila Prabhupada. Padayatras in 35 countries. West Africa. The CIS is another big chunk of the part of the world where we could get more countries done. Is that what you would like to say, that we stop by end of 1996? No! Big no. Big objection from Jayapataka Maharaj. Yeah, so I think this is, yeah, I'm sure you would not like to see that we stop going 747 jumbo jets. They are doing, so they have no doubt that Prabhupada is pleased, so much pleased with the walks. You heard paraded police or army men. They chant, they dance. That's their program. All after Bombay, Mayapur, and few other temples, there are Padayatris distributing lots of Prabhupada's books. And books were our... so every town, every village, they go, look here! See who has come! Here is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu! And here is Nityanand Prabhu! 5,000 years ago, these brothers were Krishna and Balaram, and they appeared 500 years ago as Chaitanya and Nityanand. And now please raise your hands, everyone. Hello, Hare Krishna! Hare Ram! Hare Ram! Ram Ram! Hare Hare! So all day long they stop. That's when they go on the road. The farmers, they come running when they see the bulls and see the cars. And one time we had elephant also attracting a lot of people. And we are advertising like this. We are going to Mayapur. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And this is the mantra, the process for God realizing. So simple preaching, basic preaching. And every day we show 2 cinemas, very popular. 3. One of them is World of Hare Krishna. Second one is Your Ever Well-Wisher. And the Chaitanya, the Golden Avatar. That tells them more that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna. So 3 films every night. And the Maha Mantra. So this program, as of course we have, so we'll continue. This is getting Padayatra, Padayatri's reception and the inaugural function, 2 things we are trying to combine. So before we request Bhaktitirtha Maharaj.
Namo Varanya Krishna Prabhupadayate Krishnaya Krishna Titanami Gaur Namaha Sri Krishna Titya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Sri Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna. One devotee asked me recently where I got the strength, how I was able to stay on. And I just joked with him. I said I took a lot of Chyawanprash and bananas over the years to keep it up. But main inspiration was in the early days from His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, who originally came up with the idea in the Mayapur meetings in 1984 to start a Padayatra to celebrate Mahaprabhu's 500th anniversary. And over the years I was able to meet Acharyapad, and I was able to get 3 loving embraces from him. So that was a real strength. Once in the Kumbh Mela in Allahabad, in the kitchen, we just met unexpectedly. Another time here in 1990, he set us off on our second tour, and a third time in the Madras Rath Yatra. Coming up September 20, something like that, after Prabhupada's Mahabhishek in Calcutta. Will be 12 years we've been on the road, like that. And by that time, maybe 45, 50,000 kilometers. The calculation is not exactly clear like that. Of course, the original idea to start Padayatra was to follow in the footsteps of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as he traveled some 500 years ago. And also to follow in the footsteps of Lord Nityananda, who traveled for 20 years before he met Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then the other acharyas, Ramanujacharya Vanam Padayatra, Madhvacharya Vanam Padayatra, Shankaracharya, Vallabhacharya, all the great acharyas. This is tradition. This is tradition in this land of India, Bharatvarsha. To go on Padayatra is nothing new. For society is new. 11 years is not such a big number. I meet many sadhus on the way. We've been 40, 50 years walking. And recently, His Holiness Lokanath Swami wrote an article in the Padayatra newsletter about the old Shankaracharya of Kanchipuram. He lived more than 100 years. His whole life, he never went on a bus, a train, a tanga, a car, nothing. He only went by foot for all his life. So this is nothing new. But what makes this special? It's because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is there. That makes the difference. Mahaprabhu is going to the villages. He's going to people's homes. He's going into temples. He's going to holy places that it's impossible to go. Even sometimes we can't even go. Somehow the Lord is able to go. He's been on boats. They've been on boats. They've been on motorcycles. They've been on buses. They've been on trains. Besides the Rat that is outside. So Mahaprabhu has a plan. We're trying to understand some of it. That he's going in all different ways. And he's engaging unlimited people in their service. When we arrive in the village, as you know, so many people come forward to offer dhanyavats, offer some gift, if it's flowers, if it's 10 pies, if it's 10 rupees, whatever it may be, give boga, rice, chow, sabji like that. Then they make some arrangement for you to sleep, and they'll clean the grounds for you, and they'll put lights up for you, or they'll cook for you. I mean, it's endless, and trucks stop for you, the buses, it's unlimited how Mahaprabhu has an idea, has a great plan behind our little mundane ideas to engage everyone in their loving service. And every day, thousands upon thousands of people have darshan of Srila Prabhupada and his Vyasasan and of Nita Gosundar. The trucks stop, the buses stop, and as you mentioned, the farmers are coming running out. 2-3 kilometers are running. They just drop what they're doing, like this, and they come running out to behold the beautiful features of Nita Gosundar and Srila Prabhupada, and the Padayatras and the bulls, all there is like that. And sometimes they walk with you, chant with you, buy a book. They always get something. They get a little chanamrita, some prasad. They always get something like that. So it's unlimited. We cannot conceive their overall plan. Slowly developing little by little. So over the years, so many things have happened to us. Some good things are there, as His Holiness Lokanath Swami has mentioned. A lot of bad things have happened. Because we've been beaten, we've been arrested. The bulls may hit you, the elephant may hit you, the camel may kick you, all these things are there. We had camels, we had bulls, we had elephants, we had a whole walking zoo. So we always had the austerities, difficulties, irregular eating habits, water problems. You mentioned how the quality of food in Bangladesh is not the same as in Bengal. Some differences there. So many difficult things the body has to tolerate. Walking in 50-degree heat in Rajasthan desert in the summertime, also that is there. Or walking in the monsoon. Because it's raining, we don't know that. We continue raining, walking in the rain, or in the cold winter. In the Himalayas recently, walking through snow, walking through rivers. So all those things are there. But still we're getting some pleasure from this. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is letting us forget about our bodily difficulties and go beyond, and to appreciate that he has somehow or another chosen some of us to participate in their pastimes. It's not that Mahaprabhu has stopped traveling 500 years ago. He's still traveling. It's not a part-time program. It's an eternal program. I remember once Dvija Prabhu, who's from Madras, 1989, he came to, was not applied to the ISKCON devotee. In the beginning, Padayatra had 4 groups. There were the ISKCON members, They're Namhata devotees that were sent from Orissa, Assam, and Bengal, from our Namhata department. They were the Karmi workers, hired laborers, taking care of the driving, pandals, elephants. This is the title, like they say Dadu in Bengal, we say Kakabai in Gujarat. These, we didn't have a title for them, so we gave it, these are the Padayatris. They were devoted. They're all, we asked her about, that some of the foreign devotees, they come, they're complaining, so much difficult for them to be on Padayatra. And she said, what is the difficulty? To walk, chant, and take prasadam. That was her answer. She was 65 years old, running like this. This we'll never see in the West. Maybe in the future we will see that like that. So many aspects here on Padayatra like that. I won't talk too much. Tonight I'll just introduce, later on there'll be a slideshow. This is a very small introduction to Padayatra India slides. Next week sometime we'll arrange a whole evening, 2-3 hours of just...
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mukhakaroti vachalam bhagamangayate giringat kipatamahang bande Sri Gurung Dinatharinam Sri Chaitanyeshwarang Paramananda Madhavam. To their holinesses here on the stage, we want to especially thank them. His Holiness Lokanath Maharaj, as the centennial minister for Srila Prabhupada's centennial, and Padayatra minister, he has given us so much inspiration, bringing this World Hare Krishna Convention together, which is now being officially inaugurated. And the Jai Vijay Das and all the Padayatris for coming here on the occasion of this World Hare Krishna Convention and the Mayapur Festival and Pilgrimage. We want to thank all of you for coming here and making this festival a success. Prabhupada wanted that everyone should come every year to Mayapur, but for some it may be even a once-in-a-lifetime possibility. So especially on this most historical, once-in-a-lifetime momentous occasion of Srila Prabhupada's centennial celebration, we're very, very happy you are coming here, participating. And this is a very great opportunity. The material idea of vacation, people save up, and then they want to go and relax on some beach somewhere and get skin cancer or sunburn or something, or they want to go and kind of just relax. But for Vaishnavas, our vacation or recreation is to be able to do service in the Holy Dham. I remember one time, devotees coming to Mayapur, they were eating a lot of the opulent prasadams that are available and getting a little sick. And then Prabhupada went to see them and they're lying, oh, dysentery, stomach ache. And then Prabhupada said that you come to the Holy Dham, whatever you do here, you get thousands of times the benefit. But if you don't do anything, then 1,000 times 0 equals 0. You should be active, and then you get more digestive power, then you have less stomach problem. And so then he's had us do round-the-clock kirtans and going out on parikramas and various other activities. So we do hope that everyone will take advantage to do as much devotional service as you can during the festival. Maybe different, the vacation is a different kind. Maybe you do routine work in your own temples and own homes. But here,